This might sound a little bit weird coming from me, but after thinking about it a little bit, being in pop up jail might not have actually been a bad thing. How so? We're going to talk about that today. But before we do, a little bit of background first. At the beginning of the year, I did this video right here where I talked about my roadmap for 2025 regarding the cards I wanted to acquire this year. And as you can see, I wanted to get the platinum card back, as well as I wanted to go after the Delta Business Gold card and the Delta Business Platinum card, as well as the Air France card and the Alaska Business card as well. Well, at right after that, I was successful in getting the platinum card back, as I had actually upgraded my gold card to the platinum card because there was a 50,000 MR point upgrade offer after spending $2,000 in 6 months. So I took advantage of that and again upgraded my gold card to the platinum card. Then, when the elevated offers come up for the Delta cards, I then tried to get the Delta Business Gold card and I was in pop up jail. And I was in pop up jail the entire time that elevated offer for the Delta Biz Gold card was out there. So I ended up pivoting, and at the last week of March, I actually did something else, which I talked about as well, where I upgraded from my green card to the American Express gold card. And the reason being was because, well, the gold card is the card for me, but also too, there was a 30,000 MR point offer on the card after spending $1,000 in the first 6 months. And I literally just got the card in the mail last Friday, literally last Friday. So I just started spending on this card. So I also earlier this week posted a picture right here of an envelope where I said, "What did John do now?" And obviously, I mean, with it being that envelope and the box, everybody knows what it is. And I'm not going to do unboxings or anything, but I went ahead and I actually got a second platinum card. Never thought I would have two platinum cards at one time, but here we are. So, for those of you that are asking, well, hold on a second, you can only have one platinum card at a time, or you can only get one welcome offer at a time. What about lifetime language and so on and so on and all that stuff? Well, I'm not going to go into details, but if you don't know how this happens, then a few Google searches will answer those questions for you. And if you do know, then you know. But getting this card enables me to get another 175,000 MR points after spending $8,000 in 6 months. So I decided to jump on the link that was out there and I was approved for the card. Again, never thought I would get another platinum and pay another $695 annual fee, but for 175,000 MR points, it's a no-brainer uh, of a deal for the first year of holding the card. So I jumped on it and I got approved for it, and I got the card via UPS literally on Monday. So how was pop-up jail a blessing? Well, I didn't end up getting those cards, right? The Delta cards. Well, I much prefer transferable currency over points that are locked into a single ecosystem. So, as much as I love Delta, as much as I always fly Delta no matter what, as a matter of fact, all of my trips this year include Delta flights to some degree. As much as I love them, I would much rather have the transferable currency. So, 175,000 MR points is a lot greater than 90,000 Delta Sky Miles. So how does this change the roadmap? Well, it changes it quite considerably because I'm still working the gold card. So I'm working the gold card and the platinum card simultaneously right now. So technically, I've got $9,000 in spend between the two cards to to achieve getting the 205,000 MR points in total between now and the 1st of October. And because I've mentioned before that my spend is pretty low, it's going to take me pretty much that entire time to achieve the spend requirements on both of these cards. So John's not getting any other cards for the rest of the year, most likely. This is probably it for the entire year. And I'm okay with that. I'm totally fine with that. But this also plays into something else I wanted to talk about too. And that something else is when you are a one player household, when it's only you being able to get subs and you're only able to do usually one sub at a time. So maybe 3 or 4 cards a year. It is so it is so important that, at least for me, being a single dude, acquiring as many points as I can for my travels and every point mattering, it is vital to take advantage of things like this, where I was able to get a second platinum card. Strategies like this are so important for someone like myself. So that's how this whole thing, you know, going from being bummed out about being in pop-up jail and all that, and then deciding to try this other method of obtaining points and pivoting and being able to pivot and being able and getting approved for it was was super awesome. And it basically took my being down in the dumps and depressed to being, hey, this is pretty cool. This is amazing. I'm going to do this thing instead. And now that I know I can do it, it sort of opens up a whole new world to me a little bit. So I know this was kind of a ramble video. But I had something else going on today, but I wanted to get this out there and see what y'all had to say about it. And I apologize for this being completely off the cuff and maybe not as coherent as I normally am, but um, I'm just curious to hear what y'all have to say down in the comment section below. Let's talk about this a little bit, see what y'all think. Also, too, I am making my way to my first 1,000 subscribers. I'm only a couple hundred subscribers away. If you have not done so already, if you could please click the subscribe button to my channel. It only takes you a second to do, and it's free. And how that helps me is it gets my channel visible to more people out on YouTube, just like yourself. And I thank you ahead of time for doing so. Also, too, if you decide that you want to support me more, I do have channel memberships available as well. It's $1.99 a month. You can cancel at any time. The value I'm trying to provide right now is giving you members only videos, and these videos will stay members only. They're a little bit spicier content than I would normally put out there for everybody. So those will stay behind a paywall. And I'm trying to think of other things to give you value as well. So if you decide to do that, let me know so I can thank you personally. Now it is time to be good to each other. Bye for now.